you look into Singapore history, Singapore left Malaysia what year? 1965. And that time, 1 ringgit Malaysia, Singapore dollar $1.80. Now after 50 years, 2015. Today 1 Singapore dollar, ringgit Malaysia, 2 ringgit 70 cents. By end of this year is going to be 3 ringgit. So how come boleh terbalik? How come? Because Singapore have a lot of natural resources, petroleum, rubber, they are rich with natural resources. So you go back, do your homework. I did mine. Go to Wikipedia, Google, do your homework. The fact is that 33% of Singapore population are forex traders. Their first generation used forex to develop their country. Do you think the second or third generation they will tell the son or grandson, go to get a degree and go to work? Of course, degree is very important. Get a degree and go into this industry. That's why Singapore shortage of local manpower. Okay, friends. So what I'm trying to say here is that if today, if we don't go in, if it's not you, it's not me, our next generation going to miss the boat. Right? Because 16 months ago, I don't know anything. But today, my whole family member, my son, my daughter, my brothers, sisters, all already jumped into the industry and they are already set their boss become full time. Right? And my youngest trader, 14 years old, this boy from Malacca. 6 months ago when I had my talk in Malacca, boy came and sit in front and answer all my questions. And after the event, I asked him, how you know all this? He went to Singapore to this school holiday. And one of his cousins was 12 years old, so busy with the tab. Whenever he called for a play, he said, no, I'm doing forex. A 12 years old boy in Singapore. Then this boy thought forex is a game, he asked him to teach. So, when young boy come to gadget, they learn very fast. Within 2 weeks, he picked up and came to Malacca, told the mother that he want to trade forex. Then you know what is the Indian mother mentality in Malaysia, right? So, she declared and never allowed him to do the industry. So, happened to be my talk there, the boy came with the mother, someone brought. And after she saw everything then, she understand that she opened up an account and let the boy to trade. Of course, you cannot open, you need to open above 18 years old. So the mother opened the account, let the boy trade. Now after 2 weeks I went, and this boy come and share with me, uncle, I made $70 US within 2 weeks. So I feel so nice, at least this 14 years old boy, his future is already taken care of in terms of finance. Right? So he can do whatever he want to do. Right? That's my youngest trader, and my eldest trader is 70 years old. When I got this opportunity last year, January, I'm staying in Rawal, and this uncle is staying in Singapore. And then one of these days, last year January, he called me, he said, he always giving him a consultant on network company. He got involved in one company, he called me, I said, uncle, I'm busy, I got no time because I just got involved in this forex, right? I cannot see you. Then he said, forex, sir, I want to know. I said, uncle, this is not for you, I'm looking for youngsters. Because the market is so big, I just go out there, I want to get all the youngsters. Then he insists me, he want to see me. I say, okay. As a friend, he came to my house. While I do presentation, in my mind I thought, please don't join, please don't join. Then he become opposite. He said, I want to join. I thought, because he carried the Chaplang Nokia phone, the old Nokia phone, and I got no time teaching about it, internet, everything. Then I told him, okay uncle, you can sign up, but don't disturb me. The class is Panda Prima, I show the place, everything. You go and learn yourself. I got other mission to build network. Then for 2 months I didn't see him. After 2 months, I shocked my life. He bought a smartphone, Samsung smartphone, Samsung tab, and he able to trade and making about $20 to $30. I'm 70 years old. That's where my mind is open up. I mean, this industry is for anyone. Whether you are young, you are old, or senior citizen, as long you have the desire, you can make them. In fact, many times I call him because it's not well. Then for 6 months I told him, don't go and share with anyone, you learn how to trade. And he's already almost 1 year plus. His network also start to build. Network also grow. He start to share all his trading and people ask him, uncle, what are you doing? You go to market, forex, people look at him like forex is so like, only the professional people can do. But today, this industry, anyone can do. That's simple. Right, friend? So that's on the industry. Now, for those people feel that you want to get back your capital, fine. You just refer 2 friends, you already get back your capital. But for those people who have a big dream and desire that you don't work until the age of 65, you want to retire in next 2 to 3 years, then we need $100,000. So we need a bigger equity. So if we need $100,000, then you have to build the wings plan. So by building the wings plan, not only are you going to earn $100,000 to increase the equity, you're also going to have a network of traders. And whenever these people trade, you're going to enjoy the affiliate commission. So, friend, we have 4 streams of income here. Whether you want to be a forex trader, or whether you want to build the wins plan, or whether if you say this is not my cup of tea, I'm okay. We are okay. Because today, the world is our playground. No longer Malaysia is the market. I just opened up Singapore market 4 months ago. One of my close friends insists me, then I say I'm not interested because Malaysia market also I cannot finish. Then I went, my first preview December, first preview 7, second preview 15. After that, the market boomed. And now, it's not like 100 to 150 people. And 99% all Chinese. The moment they walk in, they ask me, Forex, how your broker always can make money? I say, not to worry, just watch. There will be a profit sharing to a spread. So after the present, they got excited. And today, every day, minimum deposit in my network from Singapore market alone is not less than 50,000 US. And cannot stop already, Singapore market. Right? So that's what today the world is a playground. Right? So one of my teammates just went to Indonesia, Taiwan. Last week, one of the team already went to Hong Kong. So I said, today the world is a playground. You can choose, you can decide where you want to travel and build your business. Okay, friends? So whatever I share with you right now is all a manual trading. So in order for you to make 1%, especially with a newcomer, you need to learn these 7 steps, and I can guarantee you that you too can make 1%. Okay? What is the 7 steps you need to learn? It's very simple. First, you learn the meaning of pips. You must know what is the meaning of pips. Second step, you learn what is the meaning of volume. Third, you learn what is the meaning of spread. Fourth, you must learn how to sell and buy. What is sell and buy? Fifth, you must know what is the meaning of TP. TP stands for take profit. 6, you learn what is the meaning of SL. SL stands for stop loss. 7, you learn the meaning of aging. Aging means you can buy and sell the same currency at the same time. So this is the 7th step which you need to learn in order for you to earn. 7th step you need to learn in order to make 1% a day. Now, how to learn these 7 steps? How you want to learn? But of course, one of the ways you go to the class, you take next week, Tuesday. But another way you can learn from your home. Tonight itself. Because today every home there's one guru. How you spell your guru? You know how I spell my guru? Google. Everyone have a clue? Now everyone carry one. Right? You just go to Google, go to this website called www.babypips.com. At this website, they teach you everything from nursery until graduate level, step by step. What is pips, what is spread, what is the volume. Even there's one button called School of Pipsology. You click the one, it teach you everything. You just can learn. Right? For 6 months ago, I went to Penang. I met one trainer, referred by one of my friends. He said, this trainer has been in the industry for 10 years. So he said, you have a big network, why don't you go and share by Fxunited platform? So I went there, we having a chat, chit-chat, then went for coffee, then having a chit-chat, then I charged people 3,500. Then I was talking to him, I asked him, can you give me what kind of notes, can you share with me? When he showed me the note, shocked my life. All the notes spring from baby pips. And he charged people 3,500. Smart guy. Yeah, smart people only can make money. Right? Okay, friends, so you can learn everything there, the baby pips. Right? So if you say that, you don't like to read, you like to listen, then do you know that we got another good friend? Who's our another good friend? YouTube. Just go to YouTube, go to the search, type the word Forex for beginner. There are thousands of video clips, module by module. You can download, you can learn, you can listen, you can learn. If you say that you don't understand English, fine. Just go to Forex in YouTube in Tamil. Sir, I can video people, sir. Just get one. Tamil has a video download for Syria. I got the name. Right? Why not you get something valuable? Move on in our life. You say you don't understand Tamil, then fine. You just go to YouTube Forex in Mandarin. Or you want Forex in Bahasa, you name it. Everything is there. Okay, we are living in information world. Yet if you say that I don't like to see computer, I see computer, my headache, my eye pain, I give you another solution. You go to any bookstore, MPH or Popular, get this book. Secret of winning Forex setting. Okay, only 48 ringgit. Friend, you don't need to spend 2,000, 3,000 all outside playing on Gucci. They just don't want to make money only. Right? What can you learn with it? Right? So the author is a Nicholas Tan, is a Forex millionaire from Singapore. You go and Google it, he charge half a day class 500 Sing dollars. Right? And Forex basically is all about chart. It's not maths, it's all about chart. If you fail maths, not to worry, I fail my maths as clear. Right? It's all about chart. Okay? This pattern. Sometimes people make this kind of pattern, the next they want to feel that they want to buy. Next, they know the pattern going to up. They just click buy. And good thing of MetaTrader, you can view for the last 30 years history movement of the currency. Let's say if you select Euro Japan, in the MetaTrader itself, you can see for the last 30 years. So based on that, you can decide whether you want to buy or sell. For now, expert you are. If you don't follow money management, you will wipe out from the market. Right? Because it's a $6 trillion industry. That's why even some people is so-called expert. After 3 years, they are not longer in the market and say, oh, Forex. Because they forget about the money management. My friend? Okay? So, whatever I share with you right now is all manual trading. So, recently last year, September, the broker launched another system called auto trading. Some people call it expert advisor, robot trading, software trading. Right? But we call CGATE, capital gain auto trading. So this platform for those people already senior citizen, youngsters, if you are less than 60 years, for me it's youngsters. You must learn how to trade because it's a skill. Friend, now once you know how to trade, it's a skill job, you can settle down in any part of the world. Right? But this auto trading for those already senior citizens, you have extra cash, then you can let the software do the trading for you. Right? Now, what is the meaning of CGATE? It's actually a piece of software written specifically for the MetaTrader platform. CGATE can just advise trader which trade to make or can be programmed automatically execute the trade on a live account. Meaning, the moment you deposit your money, they give you investor password. There are two types of password. One is a trading password where you can do trading. You can enter, do yourself. But investor password you only can monitor. Right? But the software will do the trade, take position, enter in out 24 hours a day. You only can monitor. Right? So in order to open into a auto trading, okay, everyone must go into a WINS account, minimum. Alright? We want to let the software do the trading. CGATE, you need to open up a WINS account. That's the first step. Second, if you want to deposit into a CGATE account, minimum deposit US $1,000, maximum $10,000. Okay, in one account. Trader can enjoy, that means you can enjoy a return from 12 to 20% a month, but minimum return 12% a month. Deposit and increases earn 19.8% from the capital. So here also we have our affiliate commission. They pay up to only 4 levels, right? So how they calculate the affiliate? Depositor, you yourself is a depositor. When you deposit every month, you earn 12% from your capital. Let's say you introduce your friend, level 1, you earn 4.5%, level 2, 2%, level 3, 1%, level 4, 0.3%, total 90.8%. Able to open multiple trading account. Friend, you only can open one WINS account. One IC can only open one WINS account. Then inside the system, in the cabinet, once you already open up a WINS account, inside the cabinet you can open 10 CGATE account. Each Seagate account maximum $10,000. That means under one IC you're only allowed to deposit maximum 100,000 USD. That's the max for each person. Principal can be withdrawn anytime. That means the Seagate principal you can withdraw anytime. Let's say after 1 month you want to use the money, you can withdraw anytime. But if you withdraw within 12 months, the broker will charge 3%. But after 12 months, there's no any charges. Right? So for those people who don't have a big capital, you only, let's say you only have $500, but you are interested to put money into Seagate, so you start to build your wins plan. Once you build your wins plan, you have money in your e-wallet, you can top up from the e-wallet into the Seagate account if you want to let the software do the trading for your money. Right? So I'm going to show you minimum monthly potential income for $1,000. If you deposit $1,000 every month, you're going to earn 12%, $120. Let's say this is your friend. When your friend deposits $1,000, your level 1 you're going to earn 4.5%, $45. Level 2, 2%, $20. Level 3, 1%, $10. And level 4.3%, $3. Now let's say if you deposit $10,000, every month you're going to earn 12%, 1,200 times 3.6, 4,320 ringgit. That means your $10,000 is going to work for you and give you return every month 4,320 ringgit. Now let's say if you don't have $10,000, as long as you already open up a Wins account, you can introduce people into Seagate platform account. So let's say your uncle, auntie already retired, they have a capital, they have cash, and they understand, you justify, and they deposit $10,000. They're going to earn every month 4,320 ringgit, but you're going to earn every month 4.5%, which is 1,620 ringgit every month. As long they keep the money into their Seagate account, you will enjoy this 1,620 ringgit every month. With the person who deposit 10,000 on your level 2, every month you're going to earn 720 ringgit. Level 3, 360 ringgit, and level 4, 108 ringgit. Okay, friends, so this is how they pay up to 4 levels. Okay, so Seagate is actually a software. If you want to open up a Seagate account, you have to pay software fees. You have to pay for the software fees. But first account is free. Second account onward, there will be 3% of your account size software fee. If your account size is $1,000, you have to pay additional $30. Second account is $10,000, then you have to pay additional $300. That means when you deposit for the second Seagate account, you need to deposit $10,300. Now, on top of that, we also have to pay server monthly maintenance fees. Okay, why this server maintenance fee? When you deposit open up a Seagate account, broker cannot program this account and install in your laptop or desktop. Why? When you shut down, stop trading. Because market is 24 hours. To let your account be traded 24 hours, they need to install your account into their server. For that, you have to pay the server monthly fees, which is 1% of your account size. If your account is $1,000, monthly you have to pay $10. If your account size is $10,000, monthly you have to pay $100. Then after this auto deduction from your e-wallet. So after 1 month, you just keep 11%, you can withdraw, you can keep 1% to let the software maintenance. If you don't keep, then the software won't trade for your second month. So you have to keep at least 1% of your whatever capital you deposit into your Seagate. Okay, friends. So this is one of the Seagate report. This is how the Seagate status report. Okay, for example, this account they deposit on the 16th October and until 19 November, 305 plus 894 total 1,000. Then 28 November to 19 December, 306.48 plus 893.52 1,000. So that's how you can view the report into their Seagate platform, into the system, right? And also you can download into your MetaTrader, you can monitor 24 hours your account will trade, right? So, okay, friends, so return on investment is 144% per annum. Friend, we don't need to compare ourselves with any other financial institute out there because all of them are making 240%. But here, the broker willing to share 144% for all of us, right? So let the software do the trading. So Seagate here come miracle in forex industry. Friend, what's the meaning of miracle? What's the meaning of miracle? Unbelievable. Tomorrow you go and tell your friend, I went for one of the forex preview. They say Fxunited give you 12%. Will your friend believe you? Then bullshit lah, you lah. 12% a month cannot go into our mind. Sales goes to me. Right? 6 months ago when they launched on the month of September, I don't bother. Because I can make 20%, one day 1%. Then I told myself, why should I put in CK? Somehow I have to pay maintenance fees, all that. Then when I go out there and talk to people, so human being, they don't see until, they don't believe until they see. That's human nature. Right? Then when I go out there and talk to people, they ask me, can you show me an account? That's the first thought myself. Then I decided to open up 2 accounts on the month of October. I deposit $1,000 and $10,000 account month of October. And that month I earned 16%. Then November, December, January, February, March, April, consistent 12%. Then when I start to show, then people start to believe. And my personal up to date already deposit, my personal sponsor about $100,000. And my network now already crossed 2.5 million US dollars. Why? We already have a proven track record. Okay, how this 12% payout. Friend, especially for the newcomer, you must understand this is not an investment program. You must go out there and justify to people how the broker paid 12%. So the broker do the money management trading and the profit sharing from the spread. Bear in mind that 12% is not a trading profit. Don't go out there and tell trading profit, people laugh at you. The 12% is from the spread which the broker earned. For example, when you deposit $10,000, the robber will trade 0.02%. I'm talking about 0.1%, but the robber only trades 0.02%. It means your $10,000 when you take position $2 1 pips. So if the spread is 3, the broker will earn $6. And one day the robber will trade 20 times. They just want to take position in, out, in, out. Alright? Why? They want to get the spread from the IP. Right? So one day 20 times, 1 month they earn one day 120, 1 month they earn 20 days, they earn $2,400. That's how they can pay us 1,000. So that's how we need to justify. When you go out there and share with your friends, you need to justify. Your money will trade in a live forex market. It's not an investment program. People cannot show where they got their returns. Sometimes they talk about 3% or 5%. They cannot justify. But here we can justify how your 12% calculate and how you, the broker, pay our 12%. So for that, we must understand what is the meaning of speed, spread, volume. If you don't know, then very difficult you go out there and explain to your friends. Right? That's why we are having our preview nationwide. If you can't explain, you can bring them here. Let us help you to explain and make them understand how this industry works. Right? Otherwise, you cannot go to our mind. Right? But today we already have a proven track record. Okay, friends? So our support for you to become a successful Fxunited traders. Our motto is that learn and learn and learn and learn. Friend, take this industry as one of the education. Because I'm sure in our life, we already went through from standard 1 to form 5, how many years we studied? Then we do degree, how many years? 4 years. So 15 years education, what is the basic salary as a fresh graduate? 2.5. 15 years education, no? Friend, why not you learn this 1 year? I can guarantee you can get 5-figure income. Because 8 months ago I don't have any track record, but today I have bankers who sacked their 5-year-old boss, 10-year-old boss. Even lately there's one guy sacked their 15-year-old boss to become full time because they're already earning a 5-figure income. So I say, take this as an education. Do you know that international school teaching forex is one of the syllabus? 6 months ago when I had my talk at Penang, one of the fathers volunteered and shared with me that his son studied in international school in Penang. And Form 4, Form 5, forex is one of the syllabus. From Malaysia, syllabus teaching about what? Kemaran hidup. Which doesn't apply in our life when we go to work. Right? Come on board, learn this industry. Right? Definitely it can change our life. Right? Okay, so what's next step? Well, open an account, free. Next step, just open up an account. Free, no single charges. But then also some of my friends still thinking for last 60 months. I said, what do you think? Right? Some of the company give you $100,000 for you to trade. But of course, this $100,000 is a dummy. dummy account. But don't trade on a dummy account after you become dummy. Use your real money. Friend, when you use your real money, then you see the excitement. You can trade 1 cent, 2 cent, 5 cent. Okay, for next 6 months, don't think you want to become richer. Don't ever. You can trade for 10 cent, you never lost. If you trade for 10 cent, you lost, you come and tell me I cut my ear. No way you lost, you trade for 10 cent. Next 6 months, you have to focus 1 or 2 pair enough. There are thousands of pairs. Don't go and choose so many, no, just focus 1 or 2. Then you start to live your life into that particular pair for next 6 months. Then you, by looking at the movement, you can decide whether you want to buy or sell. Because you already know Monday how the market moves, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, first week of the month, last week of the month, middle of the month. Because the currency movement because of the PMI. Right? So based on that, you can easily make 10 pips a day. Right? So simple as that. So open an account, you go to fxunited.com. Account login button, click the button. Then you come to login to cabinet. The green color button you click, then you come to this page, new account registration. Now friend, when you come to this page, you need to be very careful. Why? After you register, you need to verify account. You need to scan your IC front copy, your utility bill, and you need to upload into the system to newsletter. They apply this. They need to make sure that you are the real genuine owner for that particular account. If you cannot verify account, you cannot withdraw your money. So any spelling mistake, any key is not telling with your document, your IC, then they cannot verify. You go to ding dong, even some like take 4 months, right? Until they upset, I say it's your fault, right? So you will ding dong, right? So be careful because you're only going to do one time, right? Email, use your personal email. Don't use your company email because once you use your email, it cannot change, right? And possible use Gmail and Yahoo. Don't use Hotmail because Hotmail has some issue, right? Then full name, follow your IC. Follow exactly your IC. You have Anna Lalakiana Perempuan ALAB Bain. If the Bain is BIN, follow. Don't just put B. Right? If B Binti BINTE, just follow. Don't put BTE. It's not telling the document, then they don't verify. Right? Then your Christian name, whatever, follow exactly your IC. Then create a password. Cabinet password, you create your own password. Alphabet and numbers. Like FX12345. National ID, your IC number. For foreigners, you can use your passport number. Then address, don't follow your IC address. Follow your current utility bill. The IC is only for the name and IC number, but you follow the current utility bill. In the bill, they are written that Jalan JLAN. Follow exactly. Don't go and key in JLN. Then also they don't verify. Because the Masale, they don't know what's the meaning of JLN and they say, oh no. Right? So follow exactly. The bill is not under your name, it's okay. Right? But follow exactly. You can use DNB bill or Astro bill or Maxis, whatever bill. Right? But make sure it's the latest bill. Then finally, the introducer, the person who brought you today. Make sure they give you the correct agent ID. Once you register, you'll be given an agent ID. And make sure they give you the correct agent ID. And all my preview for last 60 months, I keep telling everyone, be careful. But people still make a mistake. And it's happened 2 weeks ago in Ipoh. This guy's agent ID is 64625. And give to his friend, and the friend key in 46425. Sponsor ID. After keying, then middle of the night call me sir, I cannot see the person, my introducer hierarchy in my network 3. I see he checked properly, cannot. Then get his password, cabinet password, enter under the profile, sponsor name, Ali bin Ahmad. Somebody else sponsors name. So you can't do anything. Friend, once your IC registered, cannot do anything. So no choice, then you have to use his wife name. Because this is a money matter, friend. Don't take it very lightly. Be serious, sit with your friend and do it. Because you're only going to do one time. Right? So once you register, you receive a confirmation email from Fxunited training server, you have to click the link to activate the account. And you have to click the link within 48 hours. If not, it will expire, you have to do all over again. Right? So once you click, you already activated, then go back again to log into cabinet. Email is your login ID, the password that you create, login, then you come to client account, then you can see your name, your agent ID. Now how to transfer the fund into the system? You have 2 options. One, you can do, go to bank, do wire transfer, but that will take 5 to 7 days. before they transfer, the broker transfer money into your wallet. But the fastest way currently all of us doing, we have the local representative, the MIB, IB local Maybank account. We just banking 1950. In the banking slip, write your name and your agent ID, snapshot and WhatsApp to them. Within half an hour to 1 hour time, they will transfer the fund into your My Wallet. Then you have to go and click the fund deposit to Wings account. You won't stop there. You have to go and click fund deposit to Wings account. You select amount 500, you add fund, confirm add fund, then immediately you can see $650 in your account. Then you download section, you download the MetaTrader, and you search for server. There are 2,400 brokers. You search for Fxunited Live account. You click, then you enter the Wings account number, enter, you can start to trade immediately. So all your trading profit, your introducer commission, your group sales bonus, your affiliate commission, your secret commission will go into your My Wallet, and you can do withdrawal every day, Monday to Friday. Minimum withdrawal $30 and 3 working days converted into ringgit Malaysia with local bank. Right? So if you are dealing with the local IB or MIB, they already lock their pack their currency. If you buy and you buy the US dollar, it's 3.9. When you sell, it's 3.6. Right? So if you not happy with this, you still can go to bank, do your choice up to the traders. Right? But locally when you withdraw, it's only 3.6, then within 3 to 5 working days, they'll be in your local, no any charges. Right? Only 2 ringgit interbank charges, then other than that, there is no any charges. Right? So this is my account. Remember I shared with you, I joined on the 1st January 2014. Right? It's a God gift opportunity for me. And after 2 weeks ago, on my left I have 1,565, on my right 2,084. But today it's already, on my left it's already 1,008, on my right almost it's about 2,003. Right? It's unstoppable, especially the Singapore market. Right? Now from Singapore it already went to Vietnam and Cambodia, start to be unstoppable. Right? And this is my group sales bonus on the month of October last year, 11,400 USD. And I'm not interested in this group income. Why? Your group sales bonus is only one-time income. Because people are going to deposit only one time on the Wings account. They're going to use the IC only one time. And your 8% is only one time. But the biggest income is the passive income when people start to trade. But of course, initially, this income will support you, will motivate you. But for long term, you can see the affiliate commission after 6 months. When you have already network of traders, when they trade, where you start enjoying a passive income. On last year, October, my affiliate commission already touched 7,007. But today it's already crossed even my group sales bonus. It's already crossed about 10,000. Why? There are more and more people in my network start to trade. Right? So that's the potential of this. And this, you cannot stop it. Because it's 100 years old industry. So if you have only 100 people, 5 level, you can enjoy every day minimum $50. When these 100 people, they trade about 10 cents, 50 cents, you can see your income per day about $50. So 1 month is about 1,000, Malaysian money about 3,600 ringgit is going to be a passive income. Right, that's the potential. Give yourself at least 1 year. Okay, friend? Right, so this event, Malaysian Convention on the 7th February 2015, where about 1,000 people attended the event, where Mr. Brian Johnson is the Executive GM for Asia Pacific, came and addressed the crowd, the growth of the Fxunited Malaysia. Okay, the business grew from 200,000 to $5 million business. Right? And Queenie Wong, she's the regional head for LMAC. Remember I shared about LMAC, the liquid provider? She's from Hong Kong. She's addressing the crowd on their partnership with Fxunited as a liquid provider. Right? And I have my own in-house trainer after 8 months. Okay, this guy, Mr. Rajeswaran, he has 14 years experience in Forex industry. And last year, January, when I got this opportunity, I go and see him on month of February. I show everything, he say, boss, never mind, I'm already comfortable with this platform. So it's not easy to bring someone already comfortable with another FX platform. Then after 8 months, I go and see him again. Last year, November, I go and see him, I show my affiliate commission. When he saw my affiliate commission, he was stunned. Why? In that broker, he's been there 14 years, he have trained more than 1,000 people, you don't earn anything from the affiliate. You only earn from the training, which is charged about 1,500, and plus his own training. But when I show him my affiliate commission, then I told him, I don't know anything for it, but yet I can earn this kind of income. Your knowledge, I told him that you can do wonders. Then on the last year, December, he decided to leave that particular broker and came into Fxunited. And same time, he willing to train all my team. Right? Then when he came in, then he told me, because he used to charge for 1,500. But I told him, you don't charge that high because I have a network. Then finally, he decided to go in for 250 ringgit for 2 days, full days class, from 9 to 5. Right? And plus 3 indicators. You can go out there and ask any of your friends, 2 days, full days class with 3 indicators, what is the market price? People charge about minimum 3,500. But here, because we are as a family and it's a teamwork, he only charged 2 days, full days, 250 ringgit. And I can guarantee you can take back that 250 ringgit within a day, because this guy really powerful. It's an indicator. There are many of them already been to his class and made their money. Right? In fact, our class is full nationwide. So this is our class on, the workshop is on Kuala Lumpur on the 8th and 7th and 8th January. This is in Seremban. This is in Ipoh. This is in Kulim. This is Johor Bahru, Melaka, Penang, against in Kuala Lumpur. So for last 6 months, he already trained more than 1,000 people in my network, and 90% of them really make the money through the method that he shared, spontaneous experience. Right? Okay. So because of his knowledge, during last convention, my team created the top traders among the 40,000 traders in Malaysia. Like Mr. Guna, he's from Taipei. He have a cash and carry, don't know anything of forex. He came in the industry, he learned, and was awarded as a top traders during our convention among 40,000 people. Right? So don't know anything about forex industry because of guidance from Mr. Rajeswar. Not only that, my team created a lot of top achievers. Like Mr. Veera, he's from Ipoh. He was awarded as a top CK sponsor. In 3 months' time, he introduced 10 people. So that's how he got the first place as a CK sponsor. And second, also top, also from my team, Dr. Siva. He's a professor by doctor. He has 3 clinics in Melaka. So last year November, came in the industry, don't know anything about it. Then he started to learn, he picked up very fast, then today it's become his passion. Right? Today he's led the clinic run by the local doctor. Now he become a full-time forex trader. He opened up a center above his clinic in Taman Semampo in Melaka. And he became the second top ticket sponsor. Right? So that's how the industry, people get excited when they came into, because we are having a very simple method to teach and guide to grow together. Right? So this is our first year anniversary last year, October, at Deep Palma Hotel. And this guy helped me, 25 years old, currently earning not less than 300,000 a year. 25 years old. Last year, this year 25, last year 24. Alright? So today is awarded as a millionaire. So during convention, it's awarded as a young millionaire through forex industry. So that's what the industry can do for us. Okay, friends. So every success begins with desire. Of course, here we have 2 options. For you to be a trader, you don't need to depend on anyone. It's you and the market. Of course, you need to have a desire to make money. Then you need to have a commitment, you need to discipline, you must come and learn, and you can trade yourself. But for those people who want to build the network, you want to build the wins plan, then we need to have a strong desire. Because 95% negative. So if you want to have a strong desire, you have to come for continued activity. Okay, I do a lot of training. My training I don't charge. Right? Self-development, all my 20 years experience I like to share. Right? So you can come for all my training. I do nationwide. Like tomorrow we have a preview as well in Seremban. Okay, friend? So, do you know who this guy? He is a mentor for Tony Fernandez. Because Tony Fernandez got no experience in the airline industry. He is the CEO of Warner Music for his music industry. Way back 90s, Richard gave him an idea of budget airline. Then Tony Fernandez rejected the idea. Because he don't know anything about the industry. But this is the Richard's favorite quotes. He said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it That's how Tony jumped into the industry. Today he become a billionaire. But when he jumped into the airline industry, what will be his investment? Of course, he bought a company for 2 million, a license like here. Airway license. But for him to buy one Airbus, it cost him 200 million. But if he lost in the business, what will happen to him? Either go bankrupt or commit suicide. Allowed to pay back 200 million. Right? But yet he made it, today become a billionaire. But friend, today I ask you to jump into the forex industry even though you don't know anything. What will be your investment? $500. If you lost the money, will you commit suicide or go bankrupt? Sorry, I don't mean that. Friend, just jump. Don't ask me. Because I'm sure in our life, we spend so much money to our degree, MBA, PhD, yet we work for somebody else. Friend, if you don't work on your dream, then somebody else will hire you to work on their dream. So start work on your dream. Let's earn in US dollar and spend in ringgit Malaysia. Correct or not? When you earn in US dollar and spend in ringgit Malaysia, why you want to worry about GST, VST, petrol price, all kind of things happening in the country? And we as a Malaysian, we are gifted. When I went to Singapore, they're not much different now, but yet they are crazy. Right? $1 US, 1.3. But here, $1 US, you're going to earn 3.6, 3 ringgit 60 cents. Just immediately how our lifestyle going to be. And the best part, when I do my privy in Johor Bahru, go to Causeway every day, not less than 300,000 motorbikes queue up in the Causeway to enter Singapore to work. And people stuck in the jam at least for 2 to 3 hours to earn 2.7. And I told these people that for 2 hours in the jam you stuck to earn 2.7 is easy, but then this is much more easier. Why? You're going to earn in 3.6. So that's the beauty of this plan. Right? So come on board. Okay, let's grow together. At least if not us, our next generation. Right? And you will send our children to international school. Why you want to get all the Malaysian syllabus talking about Khmer and everything? Right? Okay, friends. So before I end my session, any question that you have? Now I open the floor for any Q&A session. Any question? Right? Better ask me. Don't ask your friend out there. Then tomorrow they're going to put a cold water. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Why do you choose Euro Japan?
Oh, because from the day I went for the class, and that particular day I made my money. So I stick with that. But it's not any reason. Some people choose Euro USD, some people choose USD Japan. But when I went for the class for the first day itself I made about 12 bucks. I got excited, so I stick with EJ. Then no any other reason, because I'm already comfortable with that. Even sometimes people come and tell me, sir, in the pair you go try. I say no, I'm comfortable with this EJ. It's up to the individual. Okay, sir? Now I less trade ready because I'm more focused on I deposit 50,000, so let passive. Because sometimes you trade, you need to focus, right? Because I'm traveling and I trade for fun only. Make 10 views, I just show people that. Not really serious.
Is there any restrictions on like Bank Negara and all these places?
Okay, I'm going to ask that question, but before that, sir, let me answer you.
Registration can it be company?
Cannot. Because it's only retailers, individual name. They don't allow company. Now, I want to answer.
I'm very comfortable with the New Zealand because they are not hanky-panky guys.
Yes,
they are 100% very professional. I'm not asking about that. No doubt it's incorporated in New Zealand. My issue is not with that.
Okay.
But my issue is with these fellas here.
Alright, okay. Now, I want to ask you. Okay, to answer this question, I want to ask you, before that, I want to ask you, is Forex legal or illegal in this country? Legal? Illegal? It's neither. It's a grey area. Right? If tomorrow someone come and tell you Forex is illegal, how you want to answer that? If someone come and tell you Forex illegal, you ask them back, if Forex illegal, then why they sell all these books in bookstores? They are under a Forex title books, they sell in the bookstore. Why they want the citizen buy this book and trade in the illegal industry? So it's not illegal. Then same time, why they cannot legalize Forex in this country? The reason is they need to protect the commercial bank. Because when Forex bank come into the country and they give you a return of 10 to 15% per annum return, what will happen to the commercial bank who are paying 2 to 3%? So I have to close shop. So to protect that, they don't legalize forex when come to the country. But 15 years ago, when the internet started, online forex brokerage and all this started, people start to open account under your name. You trade yourself, it's your own risk. So far, last 15 years, no one was charged to do their own forex trading. So we have 700,000 traders in Malaysia. All are silent. Why? They themselves not sure whether it's legal or illegal. They quietly trade. They quietly making the money. So even you can call up Bank Negara, they say it's your own risk. Even recently I circulated one WhatsApp. Clearly they written that it's your own risk. Right? Or sometimes they will recommend you, okay, you can go and choose this broker, you really want to trade. Right? Because here, but if you take other people's money and you trade, then people can charge you. Because we are not a fund manager. Only a fund manager allowed to trade for other people's money, but that was under financial institute. Right? You have to work for banks or any financial institute. But if you take other people's money, then people can charge. Right? That's why even here you see, even the Seagate is your own name. The company don't collect your money. Even in New Zealand also they not collect it. He is not supposed to trade for other people's money.
So
right?
depositing is only through, like you said just now,
Two options.
a TT or
TT or direct broker, up to them.
You mean their traders here?
Sorry?
FX traders here, right?
No, we are not traders, FX traders. They have an IB and an MIB appointed by Fxunited. Every country they appoint by them. Right? So that means they will buy the dollar to make easy transactions. Yeah. But you still can go up to them. Right? Like Singapore, they go direct. The TT, they willing to wait about 7 to 10 days. It's up to them. But of course, when you go big amount, you can go direct. Like small amount.
Now, you know why? Because there's a restriction here when you TT above 200,000, there's another bloody form, these buggers are speculative.
Yeah.
So all these bloody things.
That's why even, of course, hope there's no anyone here. So that's why here they use money changer. Right? So some people deposit about 100,000 in my group. Even yesterday from Penang, one guy deposited about 100,000 here. So we went through money changer. So they got bill. So okay. Right. So of course you don't really go and publish. You can find your own. Right now, second question I want to ask you. The income that you earn from forex, is it taxable or not taxable?
Not taxable.
This is very true common question that everybody must know.
It's not taxable.
It's not taxable. Why? It's like a foreign currency coming to the country, same goes to forex income. But if you buy property, declare your income as from forex, then you have to pay tax as a foreigner. Like foreigners buy property in Malaysia, it's a different tax, right? So we are considered like a foreigner. Let's say your annual income is only 30-40,000, suddenly you buy property worth of millions. They ask you to, you have to declare, otherwise they're going to put you under the act of money laundering, right? So when you tell that for foreign, then they will charge you as a foreigner. That's why you can see in Malaysia, a lot of people open up a business, right, just for the tax purpose. You can see in shopping complex, they just, right, businessmen, they sell, they do. But of course, once you start to earn like 5-6 figure income, you can hire an accountant, they know better, right? So they will advise you not to worry. Or you can open up an account in Singapore, offshore account. You can transfer to any part of the world. You can even withdraw, open a Maybank account in Singapore. You can withdraw to Singapore. Of course, Singapore, anything above 50,000, they tax you because Singapore forex is legal, so they will tax you. But anything less than that, not to worry, right? So you can. Because today online banking, we can do any transaction, any part of the world. Okay, friends. So any other question here? No question.